person. So I will not stop or quit until I win me at least like $200,000 or $300,000 in my team tournaments. I feel like this is my year, hands down. I feel like I have a great chance to win both games. Nobody has ever done that before. I'm trying to be the first to do it.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Patrick Williams. At point guard, Ayo Dosunmu. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Let's meet the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 21, Aaron Wiggins. And in the middle, at 7'0" inches, number 17. Alexei Pokusevski. At forward, 6'3", number 5. At guard, 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. Guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daignault. Another round of applause.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score. So I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Dosunmu is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the 5 roaming the paint. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look for the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea is to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 2021 season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Here's DeRozan. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That bucket in no time at all.
And we witnessed Dennis DeRozan improved big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now here's Wiggins. Akusevsky, the pass to Dort. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Williams. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the left eye. Giddy with the bounce pass. Launches it. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. We're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Dort misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And he banks in the lane.
Almost perfect in the game to start 3 of 4.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Over to Rosen. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wiggins with some nice deep. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Akusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Levine. The Thunder with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
11 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. DeRozan's got his second basket.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now here's Giddy, and he really played well against Denver. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Target from 3-point range. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Thunder trailing by 5. To the middle. Here's Dort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. It's to Dosunmu. Levine with it. Outside DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now here's Dosunmu. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. Vucevic. They shoot again, and the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at defense.
Here's Pokusevsky. Vucevic defending. Count it. Good.
Pokusevsky throwing his body around. Can we say that?
Outside Levine. Wiggins against DeRozan. And that one drops for DeRozan's got 6. Under trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Levine. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. They get it again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
How about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Giddey with the bounce pass. Dort against Williams. Dort kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Brings it up off the glass. Gilgeous Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous Alexander capable of getting creative.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate.
This will be his second and third shots to the line.
This season, he's maintained very good form at the line. What you love about Vucevic? The consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Pokuševski. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he... And there's a reason he's a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
DeRozan against Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Levine against Wiggins. Now the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Giddey. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Dort. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Talking about defensive specialists.
Second team foul.
How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
This is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him. Go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
And that one misses.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Green. Wiggins trying to free himself up. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Dragic. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Dort. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now, and stolen by Drummond. Dragic looking for an opening. Outside, Green. Back to Dragic. 5 to shoot. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 10.
They're off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Dort against Bradley. Right block shot. He doesn't hit that one. Now Caruso. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Dragic left side. To the paint. Green kicks to Bradley. That one doesn't drop. And the Thunder going the other way now. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Here he goes, and it's Drummond with the jam.
He's got such good hands and good timing on that jump. Beautiful timing for the Drummond alley-oop.
They're trailing by 10. Inside, Giddey, and he takes that one and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the floor.
And Chicago has possession.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital. Put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
First one drops. And Oklahoma City with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Here's Robinson Earl. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Dragic. Robinson Earl. Good. Robinson Earl's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dragic dishes to Green. And the pass to Bradley. Drummond trying to get himself free.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
They're trailing by 8. This is a demand. From deep three-point range. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Green. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Oklahoma City's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. And goal from outside. Williams passes to Baisley. Here's Mann. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Dragic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Here's Baisley. Down low. It's stolen by Dragic. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So for Chicago right now, Zach LaVine is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan, and at the 4. And they're trailing by 10. On the wing, Williams. From the arc. That shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, Thunder shooting well, 50% from the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, it's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Baisley. Pocket 6. Here's Mann. Here's Robinson Earl. Oh, and that one, no question.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Fades back. DeRozan's shot is off.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
A pass to Mann. There's the triple. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 8. Passes to Dosunmu. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. And the layup falls. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on.
Here's Mann. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Shoots over Dosunmu. Mann can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense. That's going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. Williams kicks to LaVine. Knocked loose. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And a natural scorer, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court. Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. On the wing, Levine fires for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm there. That's a second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Vucevic the pass to Dosunmu. Pass to DeRozan. And here is Dosunmu. Good on the three-point shot. Dosunmu's got 8 points.
Great ball movement there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pushing it up. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 16. Wiggins with it. Pass to Pokusevski. No good from outside. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's DeRozan. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Wiggins. There's the pass to Giddey. Now Dort. Shot clock at 6. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Up top, DeRozan shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
What the fuck was that?
Chicago leading by 16.
Man, you gotta make that, bro.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good.
Not afraid to try his luck down there, Giddey on the interior.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be the 3rd of the 6-game road trip. Levine finds Vucevic. Krzyzewski grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here's Giddey. D right on it. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. And they're beginning to just defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. Javonte Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Zach LaVine. wing. And here is Dosunmu. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
And George gets it to go.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Back to Dragic from outside the arc. No good on that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone who can be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Experienced players to fill out that roster.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City, this team is something else, huh?
Now here's Dosunmu. 8 points for him. Green draws the double. Pass to Dosunmu.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander on the 3-off target. Chicago leading by 11. Inside, here's Dosunmu. And the rejection by Chang. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by George. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
And it's with the jam.
A phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson Earl. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
And Chicago shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Bradley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the paint. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder trailing by 9. Loves it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
The Bulls shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Dragic. The pass to Dosunmu. Fires from deep. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He shoots 4 of 8.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand on it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Dosunmu. And so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball. He's just letting it go.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
And that one misses. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Up top, Dragic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Even though you don't see that much from Goran Dragic, when he does use it, it's effective.
And Zhang kicks to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got it back down to single digits for Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Green finds Caruso. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
How about Drummond trying to score some extra points with the style on that dunk?
Outside Williams. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Dragic. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Mann.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the good defender.
Here's Dragic. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Oh, I make it 3.
First personal foul.
Outside, Levine. Again, Chicago.
And that great athleticism and body control. Reasons why Levine is just so dangerous inside.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Going to the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers. And I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with your name is Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 10. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Ice cold. Frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the group?
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. We've got Williams, and it's Zhang in at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. For 3, Levine. Kept alive. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked.
And Kobe really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Clock at 6. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Aaron Wiggins. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're trailing by 10. Here's Dort. It's all in by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
This is his 3rd trip in the free throw line. The free throw drops for Vucevic. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. The shot's good. Dosunmu's got 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Wiggins passes to Pokusevski. Basket good. He has 6.
Defense trying to stop Loki inside, but he stayed aggressive that time.
On the wing, Levine for the 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
3 points.
DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Pokusevski. Vucevic defending. Fires from 14. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Levine. 11 feet away. Here's Williams. No good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Pass to Dort. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan leading the charge. And Levine throws it down.
The effortless vertical of Levine. It gets off the ground with such ease on those throwdowns.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. The jump hook, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Bulls leading by 18. Levine wide open. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That is just a deflating error.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Dort, and it's Williams in for Wiggins. Here's Levine. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. Levine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
Tony Bradley's checked in for Williams. What the fuck? And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent. to the roster for Oklahoma City.
He adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays. He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And they double up DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Back to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine for the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Time called here, the Thunder decides to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws.
I mean, OKC's draft pick and the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal was getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet, and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine, and finished off by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Pakusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 20-6 run. The wide open look here for Vucevic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Pakusevsky over Bradley. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Shoots the 3. And they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
That one falls. Bradley's got his second bucket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Pakusevsky, guarded by Bradley. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Chicago calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Bradley. Alex Caruso is checked in for Levine. And it's Dragic in for Dosunmu. Passes to DeRozan. And Jeremiah Robinson-Earl picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Drummond. 12 points for him. The kick out to Dragic. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Caruso. Drummond with it. Pass to Dragic. There's the three. They get it back. And that one's good. Drummond's got 14.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Mann. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Caruso. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Dragic the pass to Caruso. That's him coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. It's Williams high post. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, looking into the gaps in the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Williams against DeRozan. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
And he sinks the second. Thunder have gone 7-12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson-Earl. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Talk about Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. A daily plays
with confidence, G, and also plays within himself. And I think that's the key. This is a guy who moves the ball well. He's smart and will make good decisions. He's expanding his shot to be a more consistent three-point shooter. So he's a connector in a lot of ways.
And there's the pass to Caruso.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Man passes to Bazley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bazley's got his first points of the night.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up, Bazley made a very athletic finish there.
DeRozan for 3. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Shannon comes in for Williams. And Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Bazley. Williams in the post. Defended by Caruso.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. First personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Thunder have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. 4-on-3 break. Caruso kicks to Drummond. Back to Caruso. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dragic with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Drummond and a good offensive ball. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got 16.
And there are these nights where Andre Drummond just gets it going and feels unstoppable.
Chicago dictating the flow. Dragic the pass to Green. Caruso against Williams. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Drummond. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Dragic. Fires the three. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Got a piece of it. Jang with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Now the feed to Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Thunder have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
At the line for one.
The Bulls leading by 23. Right side, Dragic. A baseline J. Here's Drummond. He kicks to Williams. And the shot goes down.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Here's Dort. Williams with the defensive effort. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, they've got Dragic. Andre Drummond is out there with Bradley. Then it's Williams. And it's Terry in at the 2 guard. Here's Wiggins. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Terry outside. Williams passes to Bradley. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Williams, and he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. It's Dort on the wing. With the floater.
Oh, how'd you miss that?
Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Zimanovic is checked in. And it's Derek Jones in for Williams.
Derek Jones Jr.
Here's Terry.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Williams for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Bradley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dragic. Bradley trying to break free. That one goes. Count. Dragic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now Williams passes it to Wiggins. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the tournament is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
There's Dragic with the 3 and with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Dort, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Let's Dort out there. 215, 220 at the guard position. He'll throw it around.
First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 22. Outside, Levine. Knocked away.
Oklahoma.
Man passes to Wiggins. Pops in the layup for 2.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Assisted by.
How about the athleticism from DeRozan? Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down.
Here's Man.
Motherfucker.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. With 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Dort. That ball. It's time for Wiggins. Dort's got 9 points now in just the second hit. Here's Levine.
1 point for Dort.
Left side, DeRozan over Wiggins, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Man. Brett, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Wiggins with it, now guarded by DeRozan. And he lobs it up.
Oh, I have that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a turnover.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Up top, DeRozan, covered by Wiggins. Yeah, big guns.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And that one hits back iron. Chicago leading by 22. Step back shot, and it's blocked. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Wiggins passes to
Shevsky with great timing there in the soft hands.
Well, Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
I missed that.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bulls with another miss. Thunder trailing by 20. Giddey the pass to Dort. And the layup's good off the glass. Dort's got 23 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Dosunmu. Kick out to Levine. The Bulls with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. He gets that one. He's got 20.
Every time he gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout call, the Bulls.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Dosunmu.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Chicago has possession. 16-point lead. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Levine's got 19 points.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's now 22 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bulls leading by 17. DeRozan bounce pass. Levine for 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, it's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Beasley. Rebound by Williams.
Whoa, how do you spin?
Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion in 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine. Takes a three. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. A three ball. Levine can't hit. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Here's Robinson Earl. Vucevic with the ball.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Outside, Levine. Vucevic with it. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. 17 points for Dosunmu.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Wiggins passes to Robinson Earl. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain the culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the Divas doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chances.
The shot's good from Beasley.
Beasley not operating a ton in the mid-range, but on the money that time.
Outside DeRozan. Kicks it to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Giddey's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice joke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Bulls leading by 19 points. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's DeRozan. That one misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. At some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Andre Drummond.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Pass to Caruso. Feeds to Jones. Rebound by Muscala. Here's Mann. Outside Williams. From deep. No good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what, I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on the team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Baird,